We're heading into highlights of Heat 2 of the F400 Endurance action. And on pole, we have a Rogue Racing 1. It's Dievo Brumme in the kart at the moment. There is our flag man getting ready to turn over to 5 seconds. 5 seconds it is. The flag will go down shortly, and we are away for Heat 2 of the F400 Karting Challenge. This is the Endurance Series. A great start from what it looks like to be a Rogue Racing 1 there into the front, into turn 1. But a lot of movement going on behind him. Some terrible getaways from a lot of these drivers, but they're managing to keep their noses clean through turn 1. We all expected a bit of mayhem into there, but it looks like turn 2 is where all the passing is happening. There's moving and shaking throughout the field. A little bit of a look there from mid-pack driver, but from a mid-pack driver there, under pressure from Fabian Lance. That is the Rogue Racing 3 kart, obviously trying to move their way back up the field after a bit of a disastrous Heat 1. A bit of failures throughout the race, but fortunately they're back in it for Heat 2. And this is contact between two cars to the right hand sweep there, and the big loser there was the driver on the inside, dropping 2 places and trying to regain them up the back of the back hill here. But if you don't get the drive up these hills, you're gonna struggle to make a move happen into any of these corners throughout Formula K. A lot of fast flowing sectors, but it does end up in sort of 180-degree corners as well. So you're starting to get into a rhythm, starting to get into a flow, and all of a sudden you are faced with a 180-degree corner up a hill. So it's all about carrying the momentum and carrying the speed. This is my favorite sector of the track though. There's a sweeping left-hander, and then as it dips down, you've got to be on the brakes and get the kart rotated and get the drive out to make sure that you can make it to this double right and have the speed needed through this sector here. This sector here, very much flat out, very fast, and it's all about maintaining the speed that you have gained through previous sectors to get yourself a good lap. Down the inside, there goes Fabian Lance. A big lunge from her. She wasn't quite inside yet though, so I couldn't quite get the move done. But a great field of drivers here. We've seen, a big spinner there, losing it, but we see it dive down the inside for second place. Can't quite see the kart numbers from the drone coverage we have here, but some great coverage, and nevertheless, more moves throughout there. A bit of track limitations though, I must say. But hopefully the COC didn't see any of that, and a driver going to get it. Dylan Hall though, putting a lot of pressure on having a lot of pressure put around the outside he goes. That is brave. The Sarko driver Dylan Hall looking for a way past. There's contact between the two of them, but it looks like he's made that move stick, and that car looking very, very good, all in red there. But what's strange to see is a Rogue Racing 1 out in front for sure, with LDR moving their way up the field. We saw that move happen, but this is the gaggle we're watching. It is Dylan Hall there in, I think that's Roadrunner, with the Oates twins involved in that as well as Team Elof Racing. We've seen them do very well in the sprint races. I even think the Cartel there behind them are joining the party as well. So a lot of top drivers from a lot of different disciplines. Dylan Hall leading this group out though. He's definitely from a bit of a more virtual world, but he's leading it out at the moment with Rogue 3 and Rogue 2 trying to find their way up the pack. They are definitely the fastest there, 120.9, 120.961, and a 120.909. So they are the quickest out of the 3 in front of them. So they're going to be looking to try and move their way up in the kart at the moment. It looks like Fabian Lance in Rogue 3. I couldn't quite see who's in Rogue 2, but those two karts are definitely in front. There goes the move from Fabian down the inside into turn 1. Is it enough to allow her teammate to go through as well? He's looking down the inside. It looks like that move's done as well. I think that's Bevan Williams in the kart at the moment. And he's also trying to move his way up the field, following his teammate there, Fabian Lance. Doesn't seem to have the pace of a Rogue 3, but trying his best to hang on there as best he can. Replay there, contact, and hands being waved. It's Supreme Sports 441. Not happy about whatever that move was, but Team 441 Supreme Sports knocked out of this one and going to have to work hard to move their way up. Kart 19 also showing hands, but at the moment it's Rogue 3, Rogue 2, and the Oates twins. Rogue 3 letting Rogue 2 pass, but not knowing the Oates twins was right there. Oates twins having a look. Fabian Lance are very brave to go around the outside, and the Oates twins having to relinquish that place there, but the two Rogue karts working together to move their way back up the field. They both had issues in Heat 1, so they've had to start further back than they would have liked, and are now having to use each other to get themselves further up the field. So Fabian Lance thinking that Bevan Williams a little bit quicker, and they're pushing each other past. There we go, 2 karts go past 1. That's slipstream and the push definitely helping, and they're just helping each other move themselves through the field. Some great teamwork. Dylan Hall running wide, Bevan Williams down the inside, and basically he's just let those 2 karts through. So in the last couple of corners, a Rogue 2 and 3 have moved themselves up to It looks as though 7th and 8th already. And just behind them, it looks like Cartonator Peak trying to get past Roadrunner. But Roadrunner having none of it, closing the gap off. Yes, it was. Cartonator Peak trying to get past there. Out in front of this group, though, it's a Rogue 3 and Rogue 2. And the Oats Twins getting left for dead at the moment. They were front runners in Heat 1 before a couple of failures and a bit of a mishap in the pits. So they're also looking to move their way up. They do have the pace to run in front. They're also running 120s. The rest of this group are running 1 minute 21s. There is confirmation 121 dead, but I think that's because they are in traffic. But Rogue 3 and Rogue 2 have definitely gapped this group. So Blazing Fun Times. Sorry, I did get the name wrong. It's Blazing Fun Times Dylan Hall's driving for. Down the inside, trying to go Oats Twins. Looking for the cutback now on Blazing Fun Times. Has he managed to get that move done? It's now going to be 3 into 1. That looks like Roadrunner Racing. Kart 76 trying to make it 3 into 1. 3 into 1 doesn't go, boys and girls. We all did master school and we all know that 3 does not go into 1. But Dylan Hall not giving up that position too easy. Surely that was a pass under yellow though. As it looks as though Kart stranded on the inside. Kart 578 there, stranded, trying to get that kart going, that gold kart. It's in our genes. A 578, unfortunately, stuck there on the side of the road with a little bit of looks like a spin and a stall, trying to get that kart running together. Oh, contact between Dylan Hall and the Oats Twins, and that has sent Dylan Hall off the circuit. A bit of gesture given there to the rest of his team or to the COC to say, hang on guys, I was pushed off there, I didn't go off there on my own. But it has given Oats Twins the ability to get those times in that they were doing before, the 120s, and hopefully get themselves back onto Rogue 3 and Rogue 2. It's now lap 12, and we look back at some of the battles further back, but the leader is a Rogue 1 coming onto a bit of back marker there. It's Jurassic Kart that we're looking at now as well, but Rogue Racing 1, oh, it looked like a bit of a problem for Kart 2227. That's Roman De Beer in there. Kart 444 also doing the same thing, just checking, making sure they are flat out. But the big mover is definitely that Kart 8, that is Rogue 3 down the inside of Kart 46 there. Kart 46 Team SPH, so that is for position. And Rogue 3 will be moving themselves up into that 4th place ahead of Team SPH, so a big move from them. And Blazing Fun Times, Kart 69, trying to get themselves back up the field after that mishap of the Oats Twins. It looks like they've gotten past the Oats Twins, and it looks as though the Oats Twins have had a stop. Kart 53, deliver your parcel in F1 Endurance, driving the Flandria kart, stranded on the sideline, trying to see what's wrong with that kart. Possibly a chain has been driven off, or maybe they've gone off the circuit, trying to get themselves back. Oh, big spin as well there. Hands up in the air, please miss me, shake and bake. And a sympathy spin there as well from Kart 114. So shake and bake spinning, and a sympathy spin there from Kart 114, struggling to get himself back on the track. He's done so now, and the two of them are going to be in a dice together after that mishap. Sorry. Back to Rogue 1 now. We see them coming through. That looks as though it is Michael. Oh, looking on the inside of the back marker. Michael on the card at the moment. They are still leading out this race after their stop, and hopefully we won't see any issues from them. They have led from flag to flag in Heat 1 and looking to make it a Heat 2 victory. Through the sweep he goes. A little bit of curb, but he's taken there. Back to the fight here. This is the Oats Twins. Dylan Hall still in the cart. It looks like the other Oats is now in it as well. So this fight happened with a different driver previously, and now it's happening again. No one knows which circuit, part of the circuit to be on as they go past Jurassic Park, Kart 73. That isn't for position, and they're just trying to move themselves back through the back markers. But it is Oats Twins versus Blazing Fun Times once again. And unfortunately, it was one of the Oats Twins that sent Blazing Fun Times off the circuit unceremoniously. And another kart pulling over. That's Kart 53. We did see them off previously. So that kart not having a fun time. Deliver your parcel. Definitely struggling at the moment. Looks like a broken throttle cable. So he's going to try and pull it by hand to get himself back to the pits. Or is he? No, it looks as though he's going to probably give up on that. No. Team, I need your help here. We have a problem. So deliver your parcel, Kart 53, and not having the greatest of Heat 2s as we look at Team SPH and LDR swapping positions. So LDR had a bit of pace in the beginning. They don't seem to have it anymore. They will be. They look to be dropping down. Team SPH now back behind Rogue Racing 3. 1:18.1 with 27 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. 3 abreast. They're going to go into a corner. Oh, that's hairy. but they seem to have gotten through there without a scratch at the moment. We look back to this battle. It is Kart 441. Was that 404 Kamikaze Pilots and LDR. Sorry, Supreme Sports Kart 441 and Kart 76 Roadrunner having a great race leader Rogue One on the side of the track, standing there having a look at what's going on, trying to see if maybe his team could see him from there. Don't know what more he could do there, kind of just standing on the side of the circuit. But as we have a look at him stranded, we're going to wait and hopefully have a chat with that team now in an interview and let us know what it is that exactly went down there. But Rogue One from the lead out.
Okay, I'm here with Dewald Brimmer and Michael Gibson. Congratulations on winning the first race.
Cool, thank you very much. So the car is quite good. Unfortunately, we had a oopsie in the second heat, but we'll definitely be back.
You'll tell us a bit more about that now.
Up to now. Off to you.
Okay, so tell us a bit about the first race. Were there any battles on your side? How did you experience the kart and the track?
Yeah, so the first race was quite good. The kart was quite good setup, so we managed to pull a gap from the start, and we just managed that gap. So we didn't have a lot of battles in the first one, but hopefully in the third one we'll have again.
I missed it, but did you do your classic first lap pit stop?
No, unfortunately not this time.
All right, Michael, over to you. We'll keep our social distance. So, how did it go in the second race?
Well, Dewald got us a nice gap in the beginning. Then I got inside, the kart was going very well. We started pulling a bigger gap. And then unfortunately, I think maybe got a little bit too relaxed. And then a back marker spun in front of me. I thought I'd go around the outside. I went on the outside instead of the inside. And then unfortunately, I just tagged him and unfortunately bent the axle.
That stuff happens. You ready for heat number 3?
Yeah, I've left him with more work to do in the last heat. So let's hopefully he can pull it off.
All right, congrats with that first heat. Let's see what happens in heat number 3.
So hearing it there from the driver himself, unfortunately tagging a back marker and bending his axle and ending their run. But we're having a look now at Rogue 2. That is Rory Atkinson. We haven't seen him in an F100 for a few years. So Rory Atkinson there in Rogue 2 being put under pressure by 441. So Supreme Sports right on the bumper of Rogue 2. And Rory just saying, listen mate, rather than us fight and lose time, let me follow you a bit. I haven't done any laps around the circuit. I think he only got practice or qualifying. Oh, no, they're letting each other through to come into the pits together. So the team deciding rather than letting Rory figure out the circuit, they're going to pull him in and change drivers. But still in the karts at the moment, so I'm not sure if they are. I did actually lie. I did see them change. It's the final lap. It's Rogue Racing 3 from way down in the mid-pack to take the victory here in Heat 2. It's Fabian Lance. She did majority of the work, I won't lie, in the beginning stint, to move Rogue Racing 3 back up the field, and they've done a phenomenal job to get themselves onto that first place and possibly take the win. I won't call it just yet. It's got a couple more corners to go, but a great job from that team, and predominantly a great drive from Fabian Lance to get themselves back up the field, turning some blistering lap times. And it will be Fabian Lance to take the checkered flag here in the final lap of Heat 2 F400 endurance class. And it is a Rogue Racing 3 that take the honors ahead of Team SBH, Kamikaze Pilots. LDR did well to maintain a 4th place. Oats Twins down in 5th. And Rogue Racing 2 also coming from the mid-pack to take 6th place.